Well, there's 715,000 open cybersecurity positions right now in the country, and there's 23,000 open in the Denver and Boulder area alone. And I've been in the industry for over 30 years, and it was wonderful to me, and this gives me an opportunity to try to contribute back to those, particularly those that are maybe underutilized or less fortunate, and to find ways to give them a pathway so that they can have a career.
My name is Bob Quant. I'm an instructor at North Idaho College. I have it's a two-year college, and we have a two-year program for cybersecurity. It's called Network Security Administration. I got involved in this grant because wanted to spread the word of cybersecurity throughout the high schools because of the large need for employment in this area. And ultimately, hopefully some of those high school students will come to our college and take our course and then go out into the work world and start working in cybersecurity in some fashion, whatever their passion is.
A lot of them don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they need exactly to get started. So I've found teachers who are motivated and interested. They know cybersecurity is a growing field. They know it's important, but they don't know what questions to ask or what resources are available. A lot of this curriculum and material has already been developed. It's a question of distribution. So for the most part, what I can do to be of most benefit to the teachers in my region is to just provide mentorship, to answer their questions, to point them in the right direction, to help them get past that intimidation that we all have approaching a new subject as challenging as this one, and be able to be on call to answer their questions as they need it to get them going, just to give them a leg up and be ready to get started.
Great question. There's such a push in North Dakota, and I'm sure it's the same as every state, is there are not enough teachers in any career field. So trying to work with them and find out what the limitations are, what is the specific area in their, or what is the specific issue in their area that's impacting why they can't recruit and retain teachers. So it's a big retention process. Anything we can do to help incentivize the teachers to stay, teachers to continue learning things, teachers to continue to advance their education and learning computer science, cybersecurity. So we're really trying to just get the word out there, talk to as many as we can, find out what their issues are, and how we can address each one kind of individually almost.
So my hope is that the teachers that we've attracted to the program so far will become champions and ambassadors and start to recruit their friends and colleagues as they travel around the region. We have various regional conferences and teacher gatherings. There's professional development opportunities that the teachers need to pursue. So it's a question of hitting the ground with as big a network as we can and let them reach out to their peers so that we start to recruit those who are willing and able, but don't necessarily know how to get started.
Cyber changes every 6 months or so. So keeping up and keeping in communication with them during their time, first couple of years, I'm excited about being a part of that down the Oregon State.
I would love to see more cybersecurity teachers that are training students to go into the field, that they're well prepared to fulfill the cyber employment gap that's out there right now with the number of jobs that are available and very few people are being trained for them. And just to drive the interest into the students into the field.
Thank you.
I'd like to see basically young people get a career path, get into a field that was so wonderful to me, help secure companies, organizations, educational institutions, and some will be securing the nation's top secrets and highly sensitive information. Because right now, in my opinion, we don't need to worry about a military attack or something like that on this nation. What we need to worry about is a cybersecurity attack. And I believe that we need to have a workforce that is prepared and to meet the ever-changing landscape, the ever-changing threats that are coming into cybersecurity, and be prepared to meet that challenge and defend our country for our lifestyle.
So what would I like to see as a result of this grant? Kind of what we're seeing right now already. We have teachers coming in, they're showing interest. I really want to see teachers high school teachers that are not what we call CTE or basically technical teachers already. I like to see teachers coming from other walks of life, from English, from math, from languages, anything, and showing an interest in cybersecurity and then taking that initiative to step into cybersecurity. For example, I started out, my bachelor's degree is not in cybersecurity, it's not even in computer science. I got a bachelor's, a double major in French linguistics and English linguistics with a teaching English as a second language certification. Since my master's and my PhD are both in computer science and or computer systems, and so I did move on, and there's actually a much cleaner path than you might think in that kind of transition. But that's what I really want to see. I want to see cybersecurity percolating in the entire society, so that everybody has some knowledge of it at least, and or interest.